So now it's time, of course, for our final segment. A little something we like to do called One Last Thought. And this is just anything that's on our hearts to talk about, anything we'd like to say. So, Mr. Handy, we will go ahead and start with you. If you could go ahead and give us your one last thought for this last Tuesday of 2022, my friend.
Oh man. Um so last night the wife and I decided to sit down and watch if you either of you gentlemen are familiar with the movie The Best Man and of
I
course the
am.
Best Man Holiday, there's a new series out called The Best Man the Final Chapters. That's
Yes.
available right now on streaming on Peacock. And um reason I bring that up is Terrence Howard's character. For those of you not familiar, a bunch of people, the whole thing revolves around weddings. Terrence Howard plays the character named Q. Q is the guy that's like, he parties the hardest, he does the most. Well, at some point, I don't want to give away any of the plot lines in case anybody's talking about watching it. Let's just say a person whose name rhymes with you has a major health issue during the show. Um, and it just kind of made me take a minute to stop and reflect on it. It made me realize, like, wow, I've been watching these movies and now this TV show for the last 20 years. These folks are in the same age demographic that I am in. And when we met them, they were all not too terribly long out of college, just starting to really get into adult life, still, enjoying life and living and being young. And now here we are seeing them having the problems and issues of middle-aged folk, to include health issues. But the point that the reason I brought that up is, um, there's a saying that says youth is lost on the young. Those of you that are out there that are fans of the show, that watch the show, whether you just random clicked on this and you're watching us right now, if you're in that age demographic where you're like between 18 and about 35 or so, not to say that over 35 is old or anything like that, but if you're between about 18 and 35, enjoy that youth. Don't waste it sitting around doing nothing. Go out, go have fun, hang out with your friends, travel, do all of this stuff. Do all the things that while you have the health and the strength to do them, because one day inevitably, we don't come here to stay. As much as we hate it, we don't come here to stay. But if you stay here for a good long while, at some point you're not going to be able to do those things, and you may regret not having done them. So take advantage of your youth while you are young. That's all I got for you today.
Oh, I totally agree, Anthony. And I tell that all the time to the younger people I know. Are I'm like, hey, this is the time of your life right now, guys, because a lot of the responsibility you have when you're older, you don't have right now. Go out and do all the things you want to do. Go do, like I said, travel, do all that stuff, have a good time. And by the way, I did watch the Best Man series, and I think it's actually great. If you've watched the Best Man movies, I think you all will enjoy the series. I've already finished it,
100%.
so I think it's good.
Amen.
Yeah, it's good, great. I think you'll enjoy it. Well, my one last thought for 2022 here is reflection, because I've actually been doing a lot of reflecting lately, just in general, because in case some of you don't know, my next birthday is January 7th, and I will be the big 50. I turned 50 on my next birthday. So I've actually been doing, a lot of reflection with everything, just life in general. Where have I been? Where have I, what have I done? Where am I coming from? Where am I going to? And one of the big things I think is just gratitude for the things I've been able to do. Like again, in the 49 and 3, 6, or 7/8 of my life that I've had so far, um, I've done a lot of things. People could say, whatever they want, but I mean, I've lived in different cities. I've done different things. I've done a little traveling. I've done a little, I've done things I've wanted to do. I've done some TV work. I've done some stage work. I've done things that I love and things that people will say, well, but where are you in life? Well, I mean, life is where I'm at. Like where I live is where I live. When I get up in the morning, whatever I decide to do, that's what I do. Like there's no timetable for anyone. Like there's no, by this age you should be this, or you should have accomplished this, or you should do that. Life is different for everyone. Everyone has their way, everyone has their path, and everyone has what they do. And that's really what I just want to share, I think, with everyone as the year ends. New Year's people make a lot of resolutions. I'm going to do this year. I'm going to do that, blah, 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 blah. And I stopped making resolutions about 10 years ago because, to me, I'm just going to keep living life. Like, I'm not going to say I'm going to wait till January 1st to do this, or now that the new year's here, I'm going to do that. And again, if it works for you, that's absolutely great. But all I'm saying is just live life, folks. That's what we're all here to do, right? We're here to live life. Do what makes you happy. If something makes you laugh, watch it. If something makes you cry, watch it. Whatever it is. Valvano had said, for those of you, Jim Valvano, who died of cancer, and everybody knows the V Foundation and the whole big speech he gave at the ESPYs the one year. And he said, it's a good day. What is it? You can laugh, you can cry, and you can think all in the same day. That's a great day. And I totally agree with that.
Mhm.
And I
Amen.
just want to leave you all with this because, again, New Year's ending. We got there's a new year coming. This year is ending. And whatever it is for you, whatever it is, if you want to start reading more, you want to start, crocheting more, you want to start walking more, you want to start going to more movies or blah, 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 whatever it is, just go and do it. Just do it. Life is life. Your problems, your bills, they're all still going to be there, but go enjoy the time that you have and go do what makes you happy. And that's one of the reasons I ended up here because I always enjoyed talking football just in general. Like I would talk with my dad and my uncle, we would all, get chicken wings on a Sunday, watch a Bears game and talk a bunch of crap. But meeting Sean a couple years back kind of really sparked my love more for doing stuff like this. And so we ended up here. We're coming up on the end of the third season here of the Roundtable. It's been a great experience. I love working with Delilah, with Sean, Mr. Handy, and the other guests we've had on, all the other people in the Let's Talk Football family. And this is just something I love to do. So to me, that's what you do, guys. You just do what you love to do. Like what is the saying? Life is what gets in the way when you're busy making other plans. And that's exactly
Mhm.
how it is, my friends, because life is always going to be there. There's always going to be something. There's always going to be something you got to take care of, something you got to do, but enjoy it. Enjoy life. So that's all I have to say. I mean, I want to thank everyone, obviously, for this last year because it's been a great year here for Let's Talk Football, and a lot of we've made a lot of new friendships here. A lot of shows have joined the family in that sense. We got friends in the North Sports Dynasty camp. All of our Canadian buddies up there do their thing. When Roundtable started, really there was just two shows.
Mhm.
The Monday night and the Roundtable. Then we had Washington Football Weekly. I've got an MC Takeover show, a fantasy show, uh, the Saturday college show. Anthony came in with his college show. We did a Sunday show for a while. Ladies Takeover. Like everything has just exploded this year, and it's great. I mean, there's a lot of people that are in our orbit that are, we're all together trying to do the best we can and doing what we love, talking football, talking to each other, having a good time. So again, thank you so much for watching this year. There is some things to look forward to in the new year. Uh, I kind of, I'm not always a self promoter, but Sean, I'm not gonna lie, Sean wanted me to mention this, and I will. I've
Yeah,
decided
you
to go
better.
ahead and do. Huh?
I
What
said
do you
you
say?
better
What do you
mention
say?
it.
Yeah, okay,
I
okay.
said
So
you
I'm
better
going to
mention
mention
it.
it. I know I heard you. Look, man, I may be old, but I ain't deaf yet. Okay, I heard what you said. Just give me a second. I'm trying to talk here. Can I talk? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Thank you.
Yes, you
Thank you very
can.
much. Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. No, so I'm doing an offshoot kind of thing where I'm doing a thing called the smoke sessions, and what the smoke sessions are going to be me doing one-on-one interviews with people I know. The first one actually is going to be with Sean. Uh, we're working on it. We did a test run to see how it would go. We're probably gonna do that again. But
We
the
do it
first
again.
episode should be out. Right, we're gonna do it again. But the first episode should be out sometime in the new year. So
Mhm.
we are gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. They're gonna be called the Smoke Sessions with Nick Rosario. And it'll be me doing one-on-one interviews. So if you get a call or a message from me saying I want to interview you, you better respond because I'm looking for all y'all. But yeah, and also again, it's such an opportunity to do stuff. You know, uh, yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching this entire year. I hope all of you guys had a great Christmas. I hope that your New Year's phenomenal. Whatever you do, be safe. Get with your family, get with your friends, do all that good stuff. And we'll see you all next year. Let's do it all over again, baby. We got a whole new year and a whole new crop of stuff. So thank you so much. And you guys have a great night. For Sean Spencer, Anthony Handy, Mr. Fingers, I'm Nick Rosario. See ya.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.